I wasn't invited to any of my siblings' weddings, so I decided not to invite them to mine. I have 4 older siblings, all of whom are married. None of them invited me to their weddings because each one chose to have a ceremony without children. I thought I might be the exception since I'm their brother. But the first one to get married was my older sister, Leonarda. Her wedding was child-free, and the others followed her lead. When Leonarda got married, I was 10. So I understood why I wasn't invited, but I was still very upset. She married a man I liked, and I wasn't even there to see it. My next sister, Fernanda, got married when I was 12. Again, I wasn't invited, but I still didn't mind much because I was a well-behaved child. My brother Bernardo got married when I was 15. At first, he didn't want a child-free wedding, but the family convinced him to exclude all kids because it was easier. When I asked him to make an exception for me since I was 15, he said no. He said it wouldn't be fair to the other children. I was upset and yelled at him that it wasn't fair that I couldn't attend any of my siblings' weddings. My parents got mad at me and grounded me for 6 months. Finally, my youngest sister, Gustava, got married when I was 17. By then, I didn't care anymore because I knew it would be another child-free wedding, and I'd be excluded. And I was right. I didn't ask about it. And my cousin, who had just turned 18, was invited, but I wasn't. I didn't care. So I just sent a short message to congratulate her and ignored everything else. My parents got mad because I didn't congratulate them properly. I ignored them and spent all my time in my room with my fiancée. Now that I'm getting married, I decided not to invite any of my siblings to my wedding since they didn't invite me to theirs. When they realized they weren't invited, they started asking questions in the family group chat. Bernardo asked if there was a problem with the mail, and Fernanda directly asked why she didn't get an invitation. I just read the messages and ignored them because I didn't want to give them the satisfaction of a quick response. The next day, my mom called. As soon as I answered, she immediately started asking why I didn't invite my siblings, sounding angry like I had done something wrong. I took a deep breath and calmly told her, they didn't invite me to their weddings, so I thought it was fair to return the favor. There was silence on the other end of the phone as she tried to understand what I said. Then she exploded. She asked if my fiancé had influenced me, saying I was always so sweet but now I seemed like a stranger. I almost laughed nervously because, as usual, my mom blamed someone else instead of accepting that I might be right. I told her, it's not about her. Mom, this is my decision. They never made me feel important enough to include me in their most special moments, so I don't see why they should be at mine. She hung up on me, which was typical. The next day, the messages kept coming. Leonarda sent me a dramatic message saying, Mario, I know you felt hurt about not being invited to my wedding, but you were just a child. It wasn't personal. I thought you would have gotten over it by now. How could she say that? They ignored me during all the important moments of their lives, and now they expected me to just get over it. I replied, it's not about getting over it. It's about what's fair. If I wasn't important enough to be at their weddings, why should they be at mine?